Hello everyone, it is Willow and we are back with Witchy Life Story. I am actually so excited to get back into this. There's so much talking. You see this thing? I have to have it. Okay, so did we just wake up or I don't remember. I think it's nighttime. So, but let's do some outfit. Let's change the outfit because I remember we were saying we were gonna do that. Fashion. Okay. See, that's really cute. That's also pretty cute. It's very 70s. Not really my style. That's kind of cute. Don't know if that's my style either. That's cute. That's super cute. We're gonna do that one. And now we need to find kind of matches. Yeah. Nope. Yep. That's it. I think those are cute. We'll do that one. I don't know how long this game is, so we might not get through like all the outfits or whatever. I do think that for the festival, maybe I'm gonna do like the black dress. I think that would be cute. Okay. Did I check in on everyone today? Sounds like everyone appreciated their spells. I got to try some of Jean's cake. And had tea with Devin. And I think Ruth is kind of depressed or something. Maybe she needs to have tea and cake. Yep, it sounds like we're still on the track for the full moon. I'm not sure if something's wrong per se, but I had these strange feelings after checking in with people today about their orders. Like, after talking to them, I started sensing colors. I think the colors relate to them, but I'm not sure. I wrote them all down in my grimoire, but I don't know if the information's useful or not. You don't know either? I guess I'll keep writing these feelings when I get them. Yeah, it couldn't hurt. Cute. Alright. Dear Willow, no need to worry, but I'm still not feeling as if I should. Is there an oil you could make to calm things down a bit? I've always been terrible at bringing work home. Sincerely, Ruth. Okay. Willow, my recipe isn't working. I need to figure out what's wrong with it. I could do it on my own, but time is running out. Mel says a charm could help me see a way forward. Hi Willow, could I please have an oil talking to people? For fun? Got to keep making those friends, right? Thank you, Devin. Okay. Oh, wait. Ah! We've got to go do the garden. Okay. I'm all out of sorts because it's been a while. So let's trim everything back. Alright, and water. Hold the weeds. Perfect. I don't think that's the way I did it before. Oh, I forgot that I have that. So far, it doesn't seem like I've needed it, though. Perfect. Oh, wait. This guy. Look at this. I could just sense that there was one that didn't get watered. Okay. Perfect. Let's go back in. I don't know if we have enough vials for everything, but I mean, I guess if we don't, we can always just pop out and get some. Okay. Orders. We'll do Ruth first. Okay. So the plus mark. Oh, lavender. And then blue pea flower and hollyhock. Okay, lavender, pea flower, hollyhock. Watch me not remember. For oils, we need that vial. So, for oil, and then lavender. This is lavender, right? Yeah. Yeah. Lavender, pea flower. I don't remember what hollyhock looks like. That one. Hollyhock. Beautiful. Keep crafting. Okay. Orders. Gene, he needs a charm to figure out his recipe. For charms. Oh, it already had it on the bag. Okay. So, chamomile. I don't know. Anyway, that one. And then geranium. And then the weird looking pea thing is allium. I'm literally not going to remember that ever in a million years. So, this one. This one. And allium, which is these ones over here. Sweet, I was like way leaning in. Did you guys enjoy that? Keep crafting. It's such a bad habit of mine to like lean really close to the camera. I have great eyesight. I literally don't know why I do it, but okay, Devin asked for an oil to enjoy people. That's a very interesting way of putting that. So oil is, can this move? This is the oil. And then we need rose. Yellow is yarrow. And this one is hollyhock. Okay, I think that's finished. Let's talk to you. Huh, it's treat time? Okay. Now that's enough for today. Gran says too many treats are bad for your beak. I didn't get nothing for that. Let's do a tarot spread too. We did a 3-card last time, so let's just do a 4-card. Oh no, we did a 4-card. Daily inspiration. Let's do a single card. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. Inner knowing, intuition, introspection, if I could speak. Dreams, isolation. Oh. It kind of makes sense for her story, because like people are kind of accepting her, kind of not, except for Devin. Okay, let's go to the village. Let's see. Well, they're both here, so let's talk to Ruth first. As you make your way to Ruth's home, you find an exciting patch of flowers, foliage, and lots of fungi. Ooh, what do we have here? You look over your shoulder to make sure no one's watching. No idea what the foraging rules are, but if no one is looking... feel like I would just... Finders keepers, baby. Oh. What, he just senses it? Oh, no. It's my inner Ramsey. Don't take things without asking. Maybe you're right. Yes, you're always right. Hey, inner Ramsey, look at that big juicy fruit over there. Gotcha. You grab all the ingredients you can carry and run towards Ruth's home. You knock on the door to Ruth's house and Ruth immediately appears. Hello, Willow. How nice to see you. Do you have the spell I requested? You're slightly unnerved by Ruth's greeting. Here it is. The relaxation oil. There it is. How wonderful. Would you like to come in for a cup of tea? I'm currently looking over some of the plans for the festival. Still so much to do. Oh, I don't want to get in your way. It's not a bother. Something definitely feels off. Just come this way. Don't you just walk out on me. Oh, Willow, sorry. You have to deal with this. My gran is currently in the Robo-Ruth mode. The only thing that exists is work, but in a creepily calm, pleasant way. These budgets, it looks like another meeting with Mel and Jonas. You've been helping the people of Flora, right, Willow? Tell me, do they seem happy? Nisha throws you a look, but you're not really sure what she wants you to say. I've actually got work. No, don't go! You need to help me snap her out of it. Surely you know your grand's moods are more than a witch that just moved here. Yeah, probably, but this has been happening more and more recently. I don't know what to do. What a pretty oil. I should put some on before looking over more plans. What kind of oil is that? Just a simple relaxation oil. Gran requested a relaxation oil? Maybe Robo-Ruth is due to stress then. Gran, why did you request that spell? The festival isn't far off now, and there's so much work to be done. But don't worry, I'm sure we'll pull it together. We always do. Maybe you've taken on too many responsibilities, Gran. As mayor, it is my duty to ensure everyone's happiness. But you've been working non-stop for longer than I remember. Raising me wasn't easy, and running a village isn't easy. So, you just deserve to relax, okay? Why do you feel like you walked into a very intense personal moment? Yeah. Are you supposed to say something? Are you supposed to do something? I'm sorry, Nisha. Gran, are you back? Must really get back to these plans. The village depends on it. Nisha buries her head in her hands in frustration, and you're still standing there doing nothing. Maybe Ruth needs more than a basic relaxation oil to relax. If you could get the oil back, maybe you could add one of those ingredients you picked up on the way. I feel like this is the only one that's gonna work. You walk past Ruth and you pick the oil from its pocket. Where are you going, Ruth? I was just admiring this potted plant. Quick, which ingredient should you try to add to the oil? The flower? Yes, you can never go wrong with a pretty little flower. You pop off the top of the oil and put the flower inside. Ruth, you dropped your oil. Oh, thank you, Willow. I should put some on right now before I forget again. Ruth takes the oil and dabs some on her wrists. Oh, I picked wrong. Uh-oh. Willow, what's going on? Huh? Hey, girl. Hey. Hey, girl, hey. Let's go shopping. What? You're right. Shopping was so last week. Oh my god. How about we get our nails done instead? Or how about waxing? I thought you had work. Who cares about work? It's time to kick back and relax, girl. That is not how you usually relax. Usually, you bake and take long walks and stuff. That's what old ladies do. Willow, what was in that spell? flowers, herbs, and stuff. Maybe Crane's energy is just really screwy and caused a weird reaction. Come on, let's go. We have a big, bright, beautiful, fun-filled day ahead of us. Okay. I guess we can do whatever as long as it helps. Except for waxing, that's way too painful. See you later, Willow. Bye. Have fun. That seemed to work out pretty well. Because of course it would. Okay. Talk to Devin. As you approach the door, you hear someone playing some very off-key music. Devin, are you in? You open the door and see Devin strumming their guitar in a daze. Spell. I need a spell. Eee. Here. Okay, here it is. You try to hand Devin the friendship oil, but they just keep strumming their guitar. Devin? Yes, Willow? Do you want to take the oil? Yes, Willow. Well, you try to give Devin the oil again, but they still don't take it. Maybe what Devin needs right now isn't a witch, but a friend? You take a deep breath. Something's up, isn't there? Yes, Willow. Is whatever's the matter with you have to do with the spell you quested? Mm-hmm. Was someone mean to you? Uh-huh. That, see her face right here? That'd be me. I'd fight somebody. Did Nisha sign you up for something you don't want to do again? Well, I was invited. Invited to a party. You were invited to a party. Please come with me. Regrets. I don't want to do either of those because, like, I'll be your anxiety friend. That's fine. I'll do that on one condition, I guess. On one condition. What? Anything. I get to drop a bucket of pig's blood on someone's head. What? No! Guess I'm not going then. What if I start saying stupid things? Or doing stupid things? The friendship oil should help with that in a way. Though, of course, magic always depends on energies and intuitions and whatnot. Exactly. What if my anxiety muddles my intentions? Like, I put on the oil, walk into the party, and then what? You're so not equipped for this. How about be yourself? So be this? This? I get your point. But you're not always like this, right? What makes this party so scary? Aren't you, like, used to parties and stuff? I don't know. Parties are just full of people. I generally don't know. They play loud music. You can't hear each other talk. I mean, come on, you know. Do you know? You know, don't you? Yeah, totally. Oh, right. You have no friends. Yeah. Well, human friends. Do familiars have parties? Do rituals count? I don't think so. Oh. Then you have to come with me. Then I won't be the only awkward one there. Who are you calling awkward? Please? If you come with me this once and don't like it, I promise I'll never drag you to a party again. I still don't understand why you're dragging yourself to this party. I don't know. Maybe it's a new summer, new me kind of thing. For some reason, this party means a lot to Devin. You've never been to a party before, so you don't really understand why. Maybe it could be fun? Fine. Since it seems to mean a lot to you. Yay, we're going to a party together. The two of us are pushing our social boundaries. Together. Just let me get ready and we'll head out. Devin pauses. They look a little woozy. You alright? Yeah, just my nerves is all. Be right back. They do seem a little too nervous still. If this shindig is going to be as big as Devin says, they will need an extra push. You seem to really want to enjoy this party, but what else could you do? Oh, how about a rune? You're a little rusty on your runes, but maybe writing one on the oil will help imbue with a little extra energy. Oh, so we get to pick between communication, chill, or enthusiasm. Maybe enthusiasm? We'll do that one. I'm not even attempting to say that. The rune for enthusiasm and self-empowerment. You scribble the rune on the bottom of the oil. Devin returns from changing. Is something wrong with the oil? Nope, just admiring my handiwork. Did you change your outfit? I got too overwhelmed, so I'm just gonna go with this. Ready to go? Ready when you are. You and Devin head out to the party. So how far away is it? Oh, not far. It's just at the lake. This big party's at the lake? Yeah. In the middle of the day? Yeah. Look, I think I see everyone now. Is everyone in a bathing suit? You arrive at the lake and walk over to a group of people sitting and chatting amongst themselves. There is no loud music playing, there's no crazy dancing, there's no one throwing any food or drinks around. You sure this is the place? Yep. See, there's Nisha and Jonas. Oh wait, I should apply this oil real quick. Nope, that oil is way too potent for hanging out like this. Actually, I don't think before you can stop them, Devin applies the oil to their wrists. Alright, let's do this. At least it'll be interesting to see the effects of the oil. You and Devin walk over to Nisha and Jonas, who are chatting as Jonas grills hot dogs. Sure, you can build things with your eyes closed, but my art makes everything look good. Oh yeah? How about you show me your art then? As if, you have to wait along with everyone else to see it on the big day. Look who finally arrived. Didn't think you'd show up, Devin. Devin and the witch. Want a hot dog? Sure, I'll take one of those diggity dogs. What? Sure thing, my friend. Jonas gets Devin one of the diggity dogs. Devin devours it. Whoa there. You know chewing aids in your digestion, right? Can I have another one? Did you forget to eat your breakfast? Jonas hands Devin another hot dog. Devin devours it again. Check it, they're devouring these hot dogs like a pro. Another. Jonas gets Devin a hot dog. Devin devours it. How many have they eaten so far? 3, but with no signs of slowing down. Another. Alright, my friend, if you insist. Jonas gets Devin a hot dog. Devin devours it. Devin, should you really be eating? Everyone crowds around Devin and starts chanting, eat, 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 eat. Hey now, I can only grill so fast. Devin, this is ridiculous. Devin devours hot dog after hot dog after hot dog. Jonas barely keeps up. I'm out. Devin has eaten all the hot dogs. Devin, the devourer of hot dogs. May they reign supreme. Everyone cheers for Devin. Soon everyone starts to head out. Devin walks over to you, Nisha, and Jonas. That was a lot of fun. Everyone invited me to their parties too. Was there something funny in those hot dogs? Not that I'm aware of. So many new friends. I don't feel so good. Yeah, I thought that would happen. I think we need to get you home. Yeah, that might be a good idea. I think I'm gonna be... Alright, let's go. Nisha rushes Devin home before they chunder. Never heard that. But it looks to you like everything worked out. Okay, and then, right? Jean. Yeah, that's his name. Jean. That's weird. It's closed, but the lights are all on. Maybe Jean is still inside somewhere. You knock on the cafe door. Jean's head pops out from the kitchen. He looks annoyed as he makes his way over to the door. Maybe I shouldn't have knocked. Jean opens the door. You are here. Yeah, you asked for a spell? Grumbles. This dude. Do you want it? Hold out the spell. You hold out the discovery charm to Jean, but he disapprovingly looks down at it. You're the one that asked for it, my guy. I'll take it back then. It was Mel's idea. She believes in magic. She said magic could help the... They're done. Jean scurries back to the kitchen. A sweet smell wafts through the air. Wow, what's that? Grumbles. Maybe I should check on him. You walk to the kitchen and see Jean biting into a Madeline, fresh from the oven. Maybe brown sugar instead of the mix of castor and demerara sugar. Baking powder instead of egg whites, and the butter browned, unbrowned. Something still isn't right. Are those the Madeleines? I still don't know. Can I try one? Jean looks at you. He picks up the baking sheet full of sweet-smelling, freshly baked Madeleines and pours them into the garbage. Why? Why? The cafe does not serve imperfection. My God. These poor cakes. How many perished because of you? Can't be helped unless I uncover the cause of their imperfections. Take it! Take the charm! No, it's no use. If Jean doesn't take this charm, you'll never get to taste the delicious-smelling Madeleines. It's my best guess, guys. There must be something you can do. Think. That's it, you absolute brilliant witch. You'll channel the spirits of the Madeleines from their garbage grave and convince him to take charm. Though technically you'd be lying. But lying is okay if it's used for the good of your stomach, right? Desperate people are always the easiest to convince. And you can sense Jean's desperation. All you need to do is play the part. You grab your chest as if something just came over you. Willow? Are you okay? Jean. Yes! It is we, your Madeleines from the garbage grave. We need to speak with you. The Madeleines? Yes. Good. It looks like it's working. Oh, my cat's under the table. I was like, what is that? This one? We could be the best Madeleines in the world if only you would take that charm. Unbelievable. You can't fool me. Fool you, we only wish for your help. A real chef relies on skill, not charms. A real chef takes help when it's given, especially when said help was asked for, and the hard work of crafting a charm has been done. If the witch wants money, the witch can have it. No, that's not what Willow means. You fool. Fool? Yes, fool. Fine, let's stay a failure. Almost give it to me. I knew that was the right one. It worked! You hand Jean the charm and unpossess yourself. Ooh, head rush. I have no idea what just happened, but no idea. Please leave. What? Not again. Now. Okay. You leave the restaurant. I really want to try those Madeleines. But at least I prevented Jean from giving up. That means there's always next time. Okay, so now we just check up on the other people, right? So, Mel? You walk up to Mel's home and knock on the door. Coming! You hear what sounds like Mel quickly cleaning her home. Mel, is everything alright? And the door bursts open. Willow, how nice of you to stop by. I was just in the middle of a heavy scent of 20 kinds of incense hits you. Can she breathe in there? What are you doing? I said potent olfactory poison. Oh, no. I tried following what that magazine said. Not again. But maybe I got some of the proportions wrong. They said the ritual is supposed to help with productivity. Because, of course, they did. And who is they? Avon Elset from the Covenpolitan, of course. Will I forever be haunted? Yes, the answer's yes. You know, Mel, if you want to learn witchcraft, you can find a teacher. Oh, I don't have time for that. I just need someone to tell me a ritual so I can just do it. Okay. But it can be a little more complicated than... Ooh, there's that feeling again. Do you need some rest? No, that can't be it. There's too much to do for that. Right. Does Mel not sleep? Anyway, I just stopped by to see how that spell worked from the other day. Yes, it's worked wonderfully. I squeezed that charm super tight and called that toilet supplier right up. I said, give me those toilets you promised me, or else. And he said, or else what? And I said, or else. Next thing I knew, he said he'd have them delivered the next day. And he did. So she threatened him, sort of? I'm glad to hear the charm helped. Oh yes. The second I gripped it, I felt its power surge through me. I've never held something so potent. Just thinking about it makes my body all tingly. How did you craft it? Can you tell me? That one would be funny. Okay. No, wait, stop. If I know, it might ruin the magic, so to speak. I can't keep up with this lady. No worries, that's alright. I'm just glad the festival preparations are going well. Yep. And all thanks to you. How about you, though? How are you liking Flora? It goes. I still remember the first time Jean and I came here. Wait, you moved here? Yep, about 5 years ago now. Hold on. You must like life really slow. Like, really. But yet, you're constantly busy. Wait, now I'm confused. What was the point? Your confusion isn't entirely unjustified. Jean and I were pretty tired of city life. I had a thankless job where I'd work and work and work without getting any credit. Plus, it was also hectic and expensive. It took me a while to realize that kind of life wasn't what I actually wanted. How does Flora fit into all of this? Right. Jean suggested we take a trip to Florida. Flora, not Florida. As a kid, he'd been here for their festival and remembered loving it. So we did, and it was the most relaxed I'd felt in years. Flora had changed since Jean had been here, but there was still something about this place. I saw a job posting on the town hall for an operations officer, and Jean saw the vacant restaurant. I joked about how we should move here and get away from it all. Jean said we should. But when I looked at him, I realized he was serious. I still can't believe we did it sometimes. Then Jonas followed us here after getting into some trouble a few years. Some trouble? Oh, Jonas is probably the one to ask about that. If he wants to talk about it, that is. But he's come a long way. Flora has been good for... Oof, there's that feeling again. I should make myself a cup of coffee before heading back to the office. Would you like one? No, thank you. I should get going. Of course. Thanks again for stopping by. Just no more Covenpolitan rituals, okay? Okay. Bye. Bye. Huh. Green? Oh, I do see the green. Mel seems to tend to get in over her head. Maybe something with protective qualities could help. Yeah, I'll take note of that in my grimoire. Let's talk to Jonas. You approach the festival site. You see Jonas standing in the middle of the hustle and bustle. You can put those 2x4s over there on the stage, by the stage. Then let's focus on getting the vendor stalls done today. Once those are out of the way, we can focus on the stage. Wow, look at Mr. Boss over here. Yeah, I think that leadership potion you made did the trick. No weird side effects either, at least not yet. How are things going here? Fine for the most part. I've mostly been answering questions and making sure everything's organized today. Not much time for me to work on actual construction work. I guess I know how Mel feels most of the time. What? Well, I'm about to go on break. Would you want to head to the cafe for a bit? Are you asking me on a... What? Me ask you on a... No! Like I've even been on a date before. Wait, you've never been on a date? And a weirdo witch like you has? But, well, now you're not gonna get one. Well, fine, I'll go on a non-date with you. Fine, I'll go on a non-date with you too. Fine. Let's go then. Lead the way. You and Jonas walk over to Jean's cafe. You take a seat at one of the tables. Jean walks over. Jean looks at the two of you. What are you looking at? We just want a snack or something. Jean looks away. Here are some menus. Jean walks away. Why is he always gotta be so weird? Couldn't Mel have married someone more normal? Yeah. He's oddly calm. But yet not. That dude is not calm, trust me. He's just like hyper-focused, must bake all the things. Actually, Jean is pretty cool, even though he's also a weirdo. He's helped me out a lot in the past. What just came out of my mouth? Did I have a stroke? I don't know. Anyway. Oh, what does this have to do with the trouble? Huh? Well, it's just that Mel said. Oh, Mel already mentioned. No, at least not really. She said something happened, but not what. Gotcha. Yeah. I don't want to get into it too much right now, but school was always a little rough for me, and one day enough was enough. You know, Mel's a total go-getter, so it was hard for her to deal with. But Jean listened and got it. And if it wasn't for him, I don't know if we would have been able to work through it. Sorry for being so vague about it. It's kind of a downer of a subject for... Hang on. Not date. Yeah, exactly. I guess we should save that conversation for an actual date. Really, Jonas? Why would we want to talk about depressing stuff on an actual date? I mean, I don't know. At some point, people talk about their depressing stuff, right? I guess it has to come up sooner or later, sure. But we're not going on dates, so it'll never come up. Yeah? Yep. Jean walks over to the table. Can I take your order? Yeah, I'll just take the mac and cheese. I didn't look at the menu. I'll just get the mac and cheese. It's pretty good. Jean makes the pasta himself. Yeah, I'll do that too, then. I will be right back with your order. And Jean is right back with your order. You and Jonas eat your mac and cheese right up. This is the best mac and cheese you've ever eaten. It's also the only mac and cheese you've ever eaten. Jean brings over the bill and you both pay. What a big meal. I'm stuffed. Me too. Well, I should probably get back to the site. There are probably dozens of questions that need answering. Yeah, I should be on my way too. Catch you later. Bye. Okay, so white. White for Jonas? Yeah, he did just get handed a lot of responsibility, and it seems like he's had some struggles in the past. So something representing hopes, dreams, prosperity, etc. makes sense. I guess I'll write this down in my grimoire. Okay, and last person, Nisha. Let's check in on Nisha. You walk up to the studio and hear Nisha muttering something to herself. She doesn't sound too happy. I wonder if the inspiration potion didn't work. Huh? Is someone there? I swear to God, if they're messing with me... Uh-oh. Nisha swings the door open. Willow? What are you doing here? I just stopped by to see how the inspiration potion worked for you. Oh, that. It works great. My artistic genius flowed right through me. I created hundreds, no thousands of masterpieces. That's great, sir. What was that? I think I'm feeling some sort of strange energy coming from the... How about we walk somewhere, like the beach? But this energy... The studio always feels like this. Come on, just this way. Nisha marches out of the studio. I guess we're following her. You and Nisha arrive at the beach. What a beautiful day, and now we're free from that stuffy old studio. You still haven't said if the potion worked or not. Let's not talk about work. Tell me, Willow, what's your biggest fear? My biggest fear? Fear is too exhausting. I'm not really into feeling emotional extremes. How about you? Nisha grows serious. Being stuck, unable to see the world and create new things, stuff like that. My parents died in an accident. Holy shit. My parents died in an accident when I was a baby. That's why Gran raised me. Damn. I don't know if she told you that already or not. No, I don't remember them, but it hit Gran hard. I think it's why she is the way she is. So hung up on making everyone around her happy. This is so sad, oh my god. Never really thinking about herself in the process. I spent a lot of time hating this village as a kid. All I can remember is wanting to get out, and then I did, so it feels weird being back here again. I'm sorry. Wow, I just dumped a lot of information on you. I don't usually do that with people. Don't worry about it. It's nice getting to know you. I just flirt with everybody, damn. I want to get to know you more too. Oh. There's not really much to learn. I mostly lived in the woods with my grand my whole life. Not very exciting. I mean, my childhood was mostly me and my imaginary what? Friends. I outgrew them though. So now I'm perfectly normal, other than being a genius artist. Next question, only this time you get to ask. But you're gonna have to answer too. Oh, okay. What's your favorite way to relax? I wanted to say art, but that's semi-work now. I guess I take after my gran because I like to take long walks. I come down to this beach a lot too, though sometimes a good party is my favorite way to unwind. It's really variable. Sleeping. Definitely sleeping, especially if it's under a nice big tree. The sand seems very soft now that you mention it. Maybe I'll just have a quick... Have you ever slept on sand before? It'll get in your hair, in your clothes, and in between your... Okay, fine. Sand is not for sleeping. Misha takes a deep breath and does a big stretch. I think this, along with the inspiration potion, really helped clear my head. So the potion did work. I think so. Thanks for coming down here with me. Sure thing. We should come out here again. Yeah, I think I'd like that. Well, I should probably get back to the studio. Masterpieces don't create themselves. I should be on my way too. See you around. You make your way back to the village. And green. Huh, green? Green usually offers protection and stability. I wonder if it has to do with that art studio. It definitely gave off weird vibes. Let me write that down in my grimoire real fast. Okay, that was everything. So, is there anything? Cute. Also, I can just kind of decorate how I want it to be. Okay, that. And then that. And then that, maybe. And then what else can I change? Anything? Ooh! Okay, this one's really pretty. Oh, can you only pick one? Okay, I like the blue. We don't have any of the other stones yet. Okay. Maybe talk to Ramsey. Huh, it's treat time? Okay, okay. One crow treat coming up. Wait, didn't I already give you a treat? You sneaky bird. You can't fool me. Okay, I thought maybe. Alright, end the day. Alright, let's get the mail. Hello, Willow. So tired but can't sleep. Must keep going. Charm, please. Best regards, Mel. Okay. Yo, Willow, you gotta hurry. Bad stuff keeps happening. Mel says maybe I've attracted bad vibes or something. Maybe you've gotten oil or something for good vibes only. Help me. Poor Jonas. Hey, Willow. There's this weird energy going on in the art studio that's trapping me or something. How am I supposed to make art when I feel so bogged down? Do you have an oil to help me break free from this? Please hurry. Okay, there. Okay, let's go to the garden. Oh yeah, none of this is gonna be ready. Let's water it all though. Get the weeds up. Okay. I wonder why you would need, like, so much, because it seems like I've been pretty good about, like, I didn't need anything, but okay. Let's make these spells. Okay. Needs a charm. Recipes, charms are okay, so that's a charm. Plants. She needs lavender. Lavender. Candula. And yarrow. Keep crafting. Okay. Orders. Jonas. He needs an oil. It looks like it maybe auto does it. I don't know. Alright. Okay, rosemary. The blue is a pea flower. I do remember that. And this candula. Okay. Okay. Keep crafting. We've got one more. Needs an oil. Okay, so yeah, we don't have any, so we need to go get. We need to go to the village and go here. Let's get 3 of those, 3 of these, 2 of those, and 3 of these. See, these are, how on earth would we have enough money for those? Okay, now we've stocked up a little bit. Okay. And oil is this one. The star is chamomile. Pink, which is hollyhock. And the circle, which is candula. Freedom oil. Okay, now we're finished. Let's go to the village. I think we'll just go like that. This is the way I always seem to do it. We'll talk to Ruth first. I wonder how Ruth's day of relaxation went. I'm gonna stop by and check on her. You knock on Ruth's office door. One moment, please. You hear Ruth talking with someone. You can't hear what she's saying, but Ruth sounds agitated. The conversation ends. A person you assume is involved with the festival preparation leaves. Come in. Oh, Willow, is there something I can help you with? I was just stopping by to see how the relaxation spell worked. Ah, yes, the spell. I don't know what came over me. I wanted to do all these things I normally wouldn't do. But honestly, it was kind of nice switching things up a bit. And my nails have never looked so nice. Perhaps I don't pamper myself enough. Unfortunately, I think it might have scared Nisha a little. I don't think she was quite prepared to deal with that. So it sounds like it worked then? I think so. I just hope it wasn't too much of a burden on Nisha. I've already asked her to do an art installation for the festival. Asking for more than that would be too much. I might be an old lady, but I can still take care of myself. Besides, we've got you to help keep us all in check, right? Yeah, totally. I'm only teasing. Well, sort of. No. Now, I guess that's now. Now people are worried about me. I can sense it from Mel as well. And maybe, just maybe, a smidge from you. Had to take a water break. Okay. I'll tell you what I tell everyone else. If the festival goes well, everything will fall into place. What's everything? Well, if the festival goes well, there's no more reason to worry. The village will be back on its feet. People will be interested in revisiting Flora. Our farms will produce an abundance of produce. Our artisans? Yeah, I'm going with that. Will draw people from all around. Those are some lofty goals for one festival. I know, but a mayor can dream. What I want most, truly, more than anything, is for Nisha to feel comfortable leaving here. Huh? I get it. You want to give Nisha the stability she needs to experiment. That's correct. Nisha had a rough childhood. My daughter, her mother, passed away, then the bullying in school. I've tried to be there. So sad. I tried to be there for her the best I could, but it was hard balancing all of it. The village entered a slump. I worked longer hours, which meant missed art shows. I always tried to make it up to her. I always supported her, but it's very strange becoming the person who causes worrying rather than being the one who worries. I want Nisha to become the best person she can be. She can't be stuck thinking about an old lady like me. Have you, ever told Nisha any of this? No. She doesn't need me to dump on her right now, emotionally. Not that you need me to do that either. Goodness, my apologies. You only stopped by to ask about the spell. Stop being so emotional, Ruth. You have work to get done. It's alright, really. No more of this talk. As Mel would say, we must focus on the task at hand. Though I'm glad I got some of that stuff off my chest. Perhaps that relaxation spell still has some lingering effects. Yeah, maybe. Well, I shouldn't keep you any longer. I'm sure you were planning on this being a quick visit. Actually, I wasn't rushed. No worries. Out the door with you. We've all got things to do today, correct? Farewell, Willow. Ruth pushes you out of her office and closes the door behind you. She is a strange old lady. I can kind of see how she and Gran are friends. She seems like she cares a lot about Nisha, but that's also somehow stressful. Ooh, is that black? Black. The color for connection? But like a deep connection, but also boundaries. Interesting. Yeah, maybe Ruth could use something associated with the color black. She cares a lot about everything, but maybe that somehow holds her back. But back from what I wonder, I'll jot that down in my grimoire. Okay, now it's Mel. My cat's still under the table. You walk into Mel's office, but Mel is nowhere to be found. Maybe she isn't here after all. Guess I'll come back. What the heck? You walk over to Mel's desk and look over a massive stack of papers to find her fast asleep. I'll just leave the spell on her desk. Where is it? That's the freedom spell. Oh, there we go. When you place the charm on Mel's desk, you knock over her pencil holder. Oh god, the festival is on fire! Ah! Oh, the festival's not on fire. It's Willow. Not that you're on fire, that's not what I meant. What I meant, sorry. I'm just so... Mel, don't worry. Mayor, the petting zoo is completely Oh, Willow, it's still you. If you're this tired, why don't you just go home and sleep? No time. Must count napkins. Here, try holding the charm and see if it helps. You put the Energizer charm in Mel's hands. Her eyes are somewhat open, but you can tell she's barely hanging in there. An Energized charm won't be strong enough to help with this level of exhaustion, but you know Mel's beyond stress, so maybe getting work done is what she needs before she can rest. Mel, I'm going to try something a little extra to help you out. Have you ever read about incantations in the Cosmopolitan? I thought you said no more Cosmopolitan. I did, but I want you to try something, okay? You search around Mel's office. Fortunately, her witchcraft hobby means she has some basic spell supplies around. You manage to find a few white candles and some matches. You place them on front of the desk. You place them on the desk in front of Mel and light them. Incantations are usually good for summoning up a big dose of energy, but you have a feeling getting Mel to stay To say one in her state will be a little tricky. I've lit some candles, and now you're going to say some words. I need you to repeat what I say with every ounce of energy you have, okay? Yes, Jean, I've got this. I'm not... Oh, what's the point? Maybe an incantation that imbues Mel with a strong sense of duty is best, or maybe just something that will help her trudge through all of this stuff. Or tough love? Let's try... Oh, sun, please let me rise. Give me energy to soar the skies. Sun. Nice sun, so warm. No, Mel, repeat the words. What words? This is going to be harder than I thought. Time to be dramatic. Fire! Quick, get the hose! Oh, I was dreaming again. Did the incantation work? No, because I need you to say the incantation with me. Please try again. Don't give up on me. Alright, now that you have Mel's attention, let's give this another go. Okay, now focus on what I say. Oh, sun. I already forgot what it said. Give me the energy to soar the skies. I summon the sun. Just focus on all this work you'll be able to get done. Resting is unwise. Mel squeezes the energized charm and lifts her head a little higher. I think I can feel its energy starting to work. Fantastic! If you say it one more time, you'll be back up upon your feet. And I'll get all my work done? Of course. Behold the power of magic, right? Yes, magic. Say the incantation one more time. Here we go. Oh, sun, please let me rise. Give me energy to soar the skies. Mel sits straight in her chair, grasping the energized charm. She takes a deep breath. Oh, sun, please let me rise. Give me the energy to soar the skies. I feel it. I feel amazing. Incantations are amazing. Witches are amazing. It's up to me to make up for the fact that we're understaffed and over budget. Pulling all those all-nighters has started getting a little rough, but it is what it is. Is there no one else who can help? I mean, yes, but people are also asking me for help, and so the cycle continues. But I feel much better now, thanks to you. Now, if you don't mind, I really want to take advantage of this burst of energy, okay? Sure thing, just make sure to get some proper rest. Yes, will do. That wasn't so hard after all, and now Mel will be able to get all of her work done and get some proper rest. Okay. Let's talk to Jean again. What could go wrong? I should check in on Jean. Maybe he'll have some snacks for me. You walk up and knock on the door. Yes? Is he not going to open the door? You open the door and see Jean surrounded by books. What the heck? Ah, Willow. Am I interrupting something? With him, I think we always are. Jean stands up. I can help myself out. No, I should take a break. Jean just stands in silence. Sorry, I was just thinking. Come this way. Jean leads you into the kitchen. Tea? Yes, please. Jean brings 2 cups of tea to the table. I also have some macaroons. Would you like... Yes? Jean brings over a plate of macaroons in a rainbow of colors. You take... What was his color? I don't think it's here. I'm gonna take the pink one. Match my outfit. So pretty. That one is raspberry. You take a bite. A perfect level of sweet yet tart. Tartness is one of the key attributes of raspberries, yet sometimes it can be too much. You want to use sugar to balance the tartness, but not overwhelm it. What were all those books you were reading? Cookbooks. You still read cookbooks? Of course. But don't you have, like, all of your own recipes? Yes, but I study to create them. Also, it's good to learn about other people's techniques. You never know what will prove helpful. So that means you'll be studying for, like, ever. Do witches not continue to study throughout their lives? Structured learning isn't for me. But this isn't structured. More of a process of failures and successes. Do your failures explode? Sometimes they burn. I was like you as a student. Really? I wasn't very good at school. Hang on now. Teachers would get mad at me for reading cookbooks in class. It must have been popular. I wasn't. They put me in charge of the school's bake sale one day as a punishment. No one wanted to help me, so I had to do it all myself. I baked all sorts of cookies and cakes. It was a lot of work. A lot of work. I guess I'm here as punishment, but I'm not putting the festival on by myself. No, the point of the bake sale was to punish me for my love of baking. That's awful. But you still love baking? Even more so. Everything sold out from that bake sale. It was the most successful one ever. One of the people there was a teacher from culinary school, and they asked me if I'd like to attend their school. I said yes and never looked back. Learning isn't bad, but not everyone learns the same way. Also, some people are just me. I'm happy you didn't stop baking, for one. These macaroons are delicious. Thank you. Jean looks over at a stack of books. Break time's over, isn't it? If you don't mind. Not at all. See you later. Maybe someday I'll enjoy learning as much as Jean. Yellow. Yellow? Yellow can be associated with learning, but also joy. Even though he seems to already like learning, I guess Jean is struggling with those madeleines though. Maybe incorporating something yellow would help remind him to find the joy in learning. Yeah, let's take note of that in my grimoire. Okay, talk to Jonas. You arrive at the town square and look for Jonas. But you can't seem to find him. Jonas? Where are you? Psst, over here. You see a hand wave at you from behind one of the booths. You walk over and look behind and find Jonas curled up in a ball and hiding his face. Can I get that spell I requested? Yes? Where's the safety oil? There it is. Is there a reason you're hiding over here? Jonas lifts his head as he takes the safety oil from you. Oh no! Jonas, what happened to your face? Does it really look that bad? Let me see. Take a closer look at him. You're leaning close to Jonas. He looks pretty bandaged up. What are you doing? Sorry. Just wanted to make sure none of your injuries look too serious. Oh, thanks, I guess. So what exactly happened? My face, well, that's from a metal bar swinging into my eye. Oh, Jonas, no. Then you can't see them, but my fingers are all bruised from missing nails with my hammer. I thought you were supposed to be good at this building stuff. Usually I am. I pride myself on workplace safety, but something feels off. I see. Like what? Maybe it's this whole being a boss thing. People ask so many questions, and every time they do, it's when I'm in the middle of something. And then, well, bam! There goes another finger. Okay, so you're not the best at multitasking is what I'm learning. No! So, why are you hiding? Because I have to demonstrate the new saw to the crew in a few minutes, and you're afraid that I'm gonna saw my arm off. I see. The spell should protect you. Should protect? What does that mean? Like you're not gonna die or anything? That's not good enough. Well, if my spell isn't good enough, then I guess I'll take it back. No? Then what do you want? Put some magic words or something for a little more oomph. Magic words. Isn't that a thing witches do? Isn't that a thing witches do? Sure, maybe in children's books. Yes, of course. How does it sound to you? Whoa, you can speak ancient witch? Little missing tooth! Wait, why are you laughing? You're pulling my leg, aren't you? Jonas, where are you? Crap, it's almost time. I'm gonna die. You gotta help me. Did you apply the safety oil yet? Oh, right. Jonas smears the oil all over himself. Okay, now what? Go to your meeting? But the magic words! Jonas really doubts the potency of your magic. You should show him how it's done. Or is it even worth the effort? How about making him pay? Oh, here's some magic words. Planks of wood, bars of steel. Avoid this man, or whatever. Wait, what? There he is! Come on, Jonas! Coming. You're coming with me in case anything goes wrong. I already told you I hate one. Jonas grabs your arm and pulls you with him toward the crew. Jonas takes his place by a massive saw. Hello, crew. Today I'm here to give a demonstration of this new piece of equipment you see right here. It's a giant saw. And I don't think I need to say this, but I'll say it anyway. A giant saw is not a toy. So, first you press this button here. Jonas pauses and looks around. Anyways, just press this button and... What is that? Anyway, just press this button and... Okay, who's making that noise? Because I'm gonna press this button and something bad is gonna happen. Boss? There it is again. We need to move very slowly. What? I've already chopped off my pinky and haven't noticed yet? I don't see any blood, do you? Should I grab him? Grab me? Jonas looks up. His face turns pale. Ah! A shelf of wooden planks? I think it's supposed to be planks. And metal poles collapses, kicking up a cloud of dirt. Boss! The whole crew descends upon Jonas. Cough, I'm alright. Cough. Are you okay? I said yes. Here, boss, sit in this chair and relax. Really, I'll get him a cup of tea. Please, just leave me. Do you think we should call a doctor? I said leave me alone! Jonas shoves his way out of the crowd and takes off running. His crew stands around dumbfounded. Did I brew the tea too long? You tiptoe away from the festival site. Maybe I should have put a little more effort into those magic words after all. But Jonas didn't cut off his arm, right? So there was something I was supposed to actually do there. Shit. Oops. Jonas is never going to talk to me again. Okay, Nisha. You walk into the studio and see Nisha standing frozen in the middle of the room. Stop! Don't come any closer. You'll get sucked in too. But I've got your order. Quick, roll it to me. Okay. You take the freedom oil and roll it towards Nisha. However, due to the oil's non-cylinder form, it starts to veer off to the left. Almost. Nisha reaches for it, but her feet appear glued to the ground. Fortunately, she manages to grab it just before it rolls out of reach. Got it! That oil will help with whatever glue you've got stuck to the floor. It's not glue. The pressure radiating from these walls is trapping me here. When I wrote my order to you, I could still at least move my feet a little. But now I can't move at all. Nisha pops up the oil and applies it to her wrist. You wait a few moments, then another few moments. Let me see if I can move now. Nisha tries to lift her foot, but it's still stuck to the floor. Stupid oil, why isn't it working? Probably because you haven't actually solved what's keeping you from moving. Obviously, it's some sort of energy in the room. Well, yeah, but what energy exactly and why? That's what the oil is supposed to help you figure out. I don't have time for this. I need to get unstuck now. You need to stop and think about what's causing this. That's it! You're a witch. Yes. So that means you can do energy readings, right? What if you do an energy reading of me? Why would I do... I just read about them in the last month's Cosmopolitan. They said the energy readings can help you figure out how you're feeling. Apparently, they should be easy enough for a witch. Unless you're really, not a witch. I'm a witch. I can do energy readings with my eyes closed. Even though I've never done one with my eyes open. What was that? Nothing. Now get into position. I can't move. Right. You should be fine as is. You've watched your Gran do hundreds of energy readings, so it can't be that hard. Besides, it's not like Nisha has any experience with energy readings either. She won't be able to tell if you're really seeing something or just making it up. Alright, let's see what we've got going on here. I'm seeing colors. Unfocus your eyes. It's all looking a little murky, like it's blending together. Like the color of the water you clean your paintbrush in. Ew, that's not good, right? Let's just move on. What else do you see? Yeah, Willow, what else do you see? How about the shape? The energy is like a cloud. This could mean you have no clear path forward. It could also mean there are paths all around. Kinda hard to say. You might need to experiment. Oh! At least it seems like Nisha's buying it, but you're kind of running out of ideas. Let's wrap this up with one more element that you see. Looks like the aura is concentrating around... This? Your stomach? You rub your stomach. Well, now that you mention it, could mean inability to communicate, but could also digestive issues. So brownish and nebulous energy located around my stomach. Honestly, I can smell it too. Really? Your powers must be strong. Okay, but what do these things combined mean? What is the deal with this stupid room, and with me? Well, you see, just as you're about to give your explanation, you realize you do feel a strange energy. Like a simmer on the verge of a boil. And it seems to want Nisha's attention. Could the energy be coming from the room? Or maybe from something else? It's probably just best you focus on the aura reading. It's what Nisha asked for anyways. The murky brownish color indicates a blockage of sorts. Meanwhile, the energy's cloudy shape says the way forward is lost. However, the energy around the lower part of your body means you cannot communicate. Whatever's caught up needs to be released. Wow, you sounded like a legit witch there. There is something in here. What? No! That's just a loose shelf. Jonah should come over and fix it. No, I can feel it, Nisha. Maybe that's the energy you're... No! Anyways, thanks for the spell and the reading. Look, I can move my feet again. Better get back to work, don't you think? Now, if you could go so I can paint, that'd also be great. Nisha starts pushing you out the door. Wait, Nisha. Let's figure this out together. Sorry, really, it's nothing to worry about. Bye. Nisha slams the door behind you. Why does it feel like everyone in this village asks for my help and then kicks me out? Okay, Devin is last. But not least. You walk up to the music studio. You oddly don't hear any sound coming from inside. Devin, are you in there? Door creaks open. Someone peeks out. Willow, is that you? Yeah, and only you, as far as I can tell. We need to be quick. Devin opens the door and pulls you inside. Devin, what's going on? All right, we're good. You look down and notice Devin's grasping your arm. Put your hand on theirs. Devin lessens her hold on your arm. You want to talk about it? You're gonna laugh at me. I'd never laugh at you. After what I did at the party, people keep coming to see me. So every time someone knocks on the door, I put on a fake voice and tell them I'm not here. But I don't think it's very convincing because they keep coming. Now everyone just thinks I'm weird. That means the spell worked! You're not supposed to think I'm weird. Not that. The fact that people are coming to see you. I guess. But my stomach hurts from all those hot dogs. Let's just say I haven't been able to get much work done today. I see. Extreme actions mean extreme results, but the cost is worth the benefit. But is the cost worth the benefit? Only time will tell. Honestly, I'm jealous of people like Nisha and Jonas. People with big personalities that can walk into a room full of confidence and people notice them. But for me, I feel like such a background person. And then, when I get my time in the spotlight, I just get overwhelmed. I feel like I should be more like them. Then I would have a role in social situations. I relate to Devin so much. A role? Like a job? I guess. I mean, like, what do I bring to the table? I'm just the dull, quiet person who stands in the corner. People only come to see me now that they think I'm something else. But don't you want to be someone else? Wasn't it New Summer, New Me or something? I was wrong. I want to be the quiet person who stands in the corner, but that doesn't feel interesting enough. Sorry, I'm being such a downer right now. But I don't know what to do. Take their hand. Cute. I'm sorry you're feeling this way. I know I'm also not the most socially experienced person, but I don't think you're dull at all. I appreciate your more quiet nature. A lot of social stuff is overwhelming for me too. So you can count on me to stand in the corner with you. Thanks, Willow. That means a lot to me. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's this pressure, like I need to be socializing all the time. And if I don't make the most of it, I've somehow failed. Is that what I'm supposed to be feeling too? No. I've spread my anxiety again. This is pretty hard. Well, I'm glad I'm not the only new person here, at least. Yep, feel free to vent to me about the awkwardness of it all. And you can vent to me too, and we can help each other summon the courage to keep marching forward. We shall rule over the quiet back corner of every party. Yes, it shall be open to everyone who wishes they weren't at the party. I'm really glad you stopped by. I'm feeling much better now. I'm glad. I should get going though, and let you rest. Thanks. Also, if you see anyone looking for me on your way out, tell them you aren't here. Got it. Thanks, Willow. Bye. Bye. Red. Burgundy. Burgundy is a color used for manifesting. I could help Devin summon the energy to make things happen. Let me write this down in my grimoire. Okay. Home it is. So I'm going to end this episode because it's been going on for over an hour. So I'm going to leave it here and then we will pick up next time. yeah, I'm really liking this game. I don't know if after like the party, if the game just ends or what, because I don't know how you would get the antiques that are thousands. I mean, we have 295, and it's been like 2 or 3 days, so yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys in the next episode. Leave a comment about anything, game suggestions. Subscribe, it helps the channel. And yeah, I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.